et bienvenue à la CultureTechnologiesConvergence, la conférence des 4 moteurs et de l'Ontario. Welcome to the CultureTechnologiesConvergence, the conference for the 4 motors in Ontario on technology and culture.
Technology's impact on culture is no longer a matter of chance, but an issue of choice. Culture is a result of the technologies we choose to implement. We are at a point where the available technologies now present infinite possibilities. The question is not, what can we do, but what do we want? Technology is forging a new alliance between business and culture. Today's entrepreneur is frequently a combination of technology specialist, cultural analyst, and artist. This new generation of business people identifies and capitalizes on business opportunities that arise where culture and technology converge. This conference brings together some of the best and the brightest innovators from business, the arts, museum, design, and creators of new technologies from Europe and Ontario. Issues of common interest are defined, new models of business explored, and new applications for technologies discovered. Internationally renowned in their fields, many of the speakers are owners or directors of businesses that involve the successful merging of culture and technology. People who have taken the critical leap to turn what they have imagined into a business reality. Attendance is mainly from Ontario and the 4 motors of Europe: Rhône-Alpes, Baden-Württemberg, Catalonia, and Lombardia, respectively key economic regions of France, Germany, Spain, and Italy.
The coming together of exceptional people who have found a way to connect new technologies and their cultural ground. People who have taken chances. It's very daring to start connecting a technology and its cultural potential. You have to take chances. It's not for faint-hearted or conservative approaches to business. It's not just television getting married to the computer on the electronic highway. It is, in fact, the digitization of so much of our human, biological, social, industrial, and cultural experience.
Where we stand on the argument between the cable companies who say that the set-top box and the set, or the television set, is the center of the universe, and the computer companies who say that the computer will be the center of all of this. And by the way, last week the New York Times in a special section said that the assumption that the television will be the center of all of this is all wrong. It's really going to be the computer, even though the penetration of computers is, what, 36% in the homes or something like that? Well, we don't get involved. We say you'll have a computer network, you'll have a TV network, they'll be totally integrated.
This is why it cannot be exchanged, it cannot only be shared. So knowledge, which is, let's say, what we are taking care of, is a self-transcending, self-critical, context-dependent, social, practical, structured, specific and specifying activity. It means that knowledge is always doing.
E Gutenberg è fallito, ha fatto bancarotta, perché? Perché la sua tecnologia era troppo prematura perché il mercato in quel momento l'accettasse e la capisse.
I didn't know this, it's bad news. Gutenberg apparently went bankrupt because his own technology was way ahead of his time, and so he feels that a lot of us may be expecting the same dismal fate.
What we are after in this afternoon, and I think throughout the afternoon, because I'll be moderating both panels, is as many points of view from a wide spectrum of experiences, personal experiences and otherwise, regarding the role of design as a conduit between technology and the user.
Whether I like it or not, technology is king. It's changed the old paradigm that form follows function and replaced it with form follows value. Technology is converging at the speed of light. Culture is converging at the speed of generations. Technology affects, culture effects. The two are completely and totally out of sync.
I guess the subject of my presentation is imagination is device independent. So could I get that screen to connect to this camera? I thought I should show you the two technologies that I use most. The problem that I see for a creative and imaginative practice in design is that as the technological imperatives increase in the design sector, the capacity for radical work decreases.
Bruce is telling us that the tools of the 20th century are still pen and paper, and that I don't believe at all. So technology is important if it's provoking a progress, not of the, yes, the tools, but also the mind, the brain of people who have to be the most open possible. Because our duty, in general, as society, is to be modern. If we are modern, we are not modern, we are out of time.
We should concentrate on those designs which make the background technological complexity transparent to the user, so that the effort involved in using them is not more than the effort one makes when reading a newspaper or watching television. Maybe in the future we should use more our common sense as a starter, as the engine to be innovative and to solve problems. Thank you very much.
Our goal is very simple. We would like a reader of an hypermedia application to have a very simple, personalized point access to the information. So assuming that we have a cultural application about Milano, and I'm interested in Gothic Milan, and I have 5 minutes to look at the application. That's what I would like to say. I have 5 minutes of time. I want to get information about Gothic Milan.
I think the challenge that's in front of us now is, in fact, the challenge of taking these kinds of tools and meaningfully linking them across to people in other disciplines and other areas to produce significant results for people in terms of how they understand their world.